Hello everyone, welcome. Leaners here. If you are new, I'm so happy you found my channel and I hope you stay tuned for lots more videos because I have a lot of great stuff planned. So today, I know y'all, I told y'all that I was done ordering for the year and my husband laughed and said, yeah right, and hubby knows wifey too well. And two of these were must-haves that had evaded me until now. I have captured them. They are here and they are mine. So I'm going to start with one package. They all came from separate areas. Let's see. This came all the way from Tennessee. And we'll do that one first. We'll save the best for last. This one came from South Carolina and the other one came from Seattle. So I'm going to set the other two over here. And we have the one from Nashville. And this wasn't a must-have till I discovered it. I've been trying to grow Nest Crinkle Blue. It's alive, but I don't do well with miniatures. Yes, I have weaknesses. We all do. This is one called Crater Lake. And it's very similar to the Nest Crinkle Blue, only it's a standard. So, let's waste no time and get to it. And Selective Gardener, and I guess they're owned by Optimara, correct me if I'm not correct. But, yeah, it says Care of Optimara on it. And it comes with a little pack of plant food. Now, I like to have all of my, let's see if I'm holding this in the right spot for you guys. I like to have all my little pots, the watering cup, and a little chair for it to sit on, already in advance, long before they even arrive. Okay, but this one, it said a 4-inch pot, so there's a good chance that this plant is not going to fit in to any smaller ones. And I like to remove as much of the soil from the grower as I can because they pack them for shipping. Okay, I only paid $10 for this plant, people. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'll be ordering from these guys again. Look at this lovely plant. Oh, okay. Do you see that? That is a fully mature plant in a 4-inch pot. I'm not even going to change the pot at this time. I'm just piling the garbage on the other table there. And it got bounced around. It's not their fault. They really did a lot to get this to me in one piece. And it came all the way from Tennessee. Wow. So I'll wait till it dries and I'll sweep off all that garbage. But one broken leaf all the way from Tennessee. Oh my goodness. Wow. $10. I think I only paid $12 for shipping. This is Optimara Crater Lake. So once it dries, I'll take a paintbrush to it or a makeup brush and I'll sweep her all clean. Maybe even give it a bath. So we'll see. So I'm going to put it over here for now. We're going to clean up this mess. Oh, where is my little broom? Okay. So the next one, I had been trying to find a really nice mosaic, and I really love blue. Deep blues, rich reds. I don't know, I love all the colors, I guess. So this one came from Salvia in Somerville, South Carolina. This is the third plant I've ordered from her. She's on eBay, so yes, I had to bid on them. So here's my Space Fairy, which is, I can't even pronounce the name. I'm just going to be honest up front. I can't even pronounce the name of this one. But it's about to bloom its first flowers. And this gorgeous girl, Evdokia, translate to good deeds. So I bid on both of those on eBay. And they were beautifully packed. I got them like within a couple of days. I mean, she ships immediately. She doesn't waste any time. She's right there, Johnny on the spot to get it out to you. I've been very happy with her, and I have told her as much too, that I really, really love what she sends me. So, this little tiny thing. And I'm pretty sure it's a standard, but it is a starter. What's top and what's bottom? Can't tell. Well, I'll cut a corner and take a peek. Boy, she got it insulated. You see this? This plant is packed in there. Boy, talk about making sure something gets to you in one piece. Okay, there's the bottom of it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I want to point out this plant. So, and yes, I'm aware that I say so constantly. I tried to stop, but it didn't work. So. You're going to get the word so all the time if you watch my channel. Anyway, I don't know if you could tell that the leaves will be split like half and half. See that? Let me get it right up there. So it's half a color on one side and completely different. They're not symmetrical. It's an asymmetrical mosaic. Okay. And boy, is it beautiful. Okay. And you know what? We'll just put this right into its new pot that I have waiting. And this blooms double ruffled stick tight stars. And they're just the most intense, gorgeous blue. And its Russian name is Lisova Kazka. At least it's one that I can pronounce. And she's great. I just email her and say, hey, what's it translate into? And she said it translates into forest fairy tale. Kazka means fairy tale. And I think it's Ukrainian, Russian. Okay, not that one. Keep that one a secret. So here we go. Got my little cup. As usual, I do my perlite on the bottom. Lightly moistened soil mix on top. And let's move this to where you can see what I'm doing. So, there I go again with the word so. Give it a couple squeezes. Oh, nice. It's got lovely root structure. And she does perlite on the bottom too. Because all of them that I get from her, they have the perlite on the bottom just like I do. I think a lot of people do that actually. Okay. Look at those lovely roots. Nice roots. Nice light colored, all grabbing onto the perlite. It's holding the root ball together well, which means she didn't just pluck it from a leaf pot and send it. She's had it established. And that's a nice starter plant. That's a really nice one. Okay, let's see. I like them set high, but you don't want it too high to where it dries out. I now set, after, boy, back in April, I caused crown rot for getting a pot on the shelf without draining it. So I now water all my plants on the table and make sure they're drained before I put them on the shelf. And I set the crowns about 1/4 inch above the soil level. So it's like a little mound. And I've not had another plant get crown rot since. Okay, there it is, and I am just lightly going to water it in. And I get these at Walmart, and they're hard to screw the lids off and on. See that? They'll be dripping all over your plant. So what I do is I put, and they're hard to screw on and off, I put Vaseline on the threads, and then they screw on and off easy, and it completely stops them from leaking. They stop dripping on you. And they're like $1 at Walmart, and then I cut the little lid off because I don't use it anyway, so what's the point? Okay. There we go. O.L. Lisova Kazka, Forest Fairy Tale, a true leaf mosaic. And that is the 3rd plant that Salvia has sent me. Thank you, Salvia. Let me know if you see this video and I'm pronouncing your name wrong. And into the garbage. Okay, drum roll. Now for the most important plant that has been evading me for well over 6 months. I've been trying to acquire this. This lady is in Seattle. You can find her on eBay. She sells plants outright. She also, you can go directly to her website, Do Violet. I got this gorgeous plant from her. And it was only a couple months ago, and look how big that thing is. It's just gone nuts. It's huge. I think it's going to be a jumbo. All I know is it's a standard, but it's just growing like crazy. And this is a small standard, and this is a Chimera that I got from her. And the other one's called New Star, and this one is DS Shining Bluebell. And now I'm going to have a 3rd from her. And this one is Little Stinker. And I kept Googling Little Stinker, and I would find websites. Google would show websites that sold it. I would go on the websites. They would say sold out. One website finally said she'd been trying for 2 years to get even one in stock and had failed. And I thought, you know, Do Violet had a lot of special stuff on her website. They're not cheap, although I got this for cheap compared to what... I mean, there was one on eBay, and the last bid was around $150, and that's when I pulled out. That was just too rich for my wallet. And she had this one for $40 on her website, and I was in disbelief. I'm just getting rid of all the little foam things. And even though it only came from Seattle, boy, does she pack them well. You know, they're not going to get messed up en route. Oh, this plant, you can pinch the top, let it sucker, and it can give you up to 16 different kinds of plants. And it's in bloom. Oh my goodness. Oh, 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 oh. Don't trash your plant before you get it unpackaged. Wow. Look at this. Look at that. She's even got it specially foam wrapped with this little stretch foam stuff. Not a bad idea. Oh my goodness. And it blooms blue, kind of like Tiger does. And I think this is supposed to be a standard. Pretty sure. See, that's pretty cool. You know, some of these guys, they're worth the extra that they charge. Look at that lovely plant. See the leaves? This is a true leaf chimera, meaning that it carries two sets, not one side. DNA has two strands, one on each side. So two sets of two strands of DNA. Just like if a human had two twins that were not identical, but they merge early on and create one human being, and that's a human chimera. I have a dog. I had her DNA'd. She is a chimera. She has two different colored eyes, and she has a line. If you shave her right down her body, there's a line. She is two different colors and two completely different color patterns, and this is a chimera. So now I got a dog and a plant that is a leaf chimera. Now, whoa. This is a flower chimera. This is a leaf chimera. And I need to do a video on chimeras. I'm doing more research because I've done research for years when it comes to mammals and chimeras. I've learned a lot. But I don't know a lot about plant chimeras. So I've got to do my homework, and when I finish doing every bit I can find, because sometimes it's hard to find the information. It's kind of surprising, you know. You'd think with AI and all the internet we've got. Boy, she does a makeup pad. Let me show you this. Carefully wraps it with makeup pads. See, you can get cheap plants. But there are growers who rightfully so charge the money, because they send you a plant, not a single broken leaf. Not even on the Mosaic is there a single broken leaf. You know, they're just beautifully packaged. She doesn't squish them. Neither of these two plants that I paid good money for were squished. Just really healthy, beautiful plants. So here is its new pot. And I am going to, I'll get a bowl. I was going to use the tray, but I'll just do a bowl here. I'm going to pull it out so I know. Oh, wow. Comes with a wick. And you know what? Yeah, it'll fit in there. Okay, just barely. I'll move it up to the 9-ounce in a couple of weeks. I'll let it settle in. And then just barely put some soil around the edges. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I'm sorry. Bluebell. Okay. Trying not to crunch or compress anything, because violets don't like that. Water it in. I'm probably going to be moving this to a bigger pot after it gets a little acclimated. So there it is, Harmony's little stinker. And there you have it. 3 gorgeous plants. $10, $40, and $30 from 2 of my favorite vendors, and probably soon to be another one, because $10 for this plant, I'm sorry, that's a steal. I'm real happy with that. I can't wait to see what else they have on their website. Well, Thank you for joining me, and all of you have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon with another beautiful music video. Have a great day.